And sometimes that means it's a boring chapter. Other times it means it's a chapter filled with things only I care about, or at the very least, the very loud members of the fan base don't care about, i.e., not power scaling or hockey feats. So I'm very excited to see what's coming this chapter. Literally nothing. Like, not even a vague, like, I saw a panel that I don't understand what happened. I just haven't seen anything. I saw a post, muted it, a post that wasn't spoilery, just talking about the chapter in words I didn't read. And I muted the tag, and that was it. I did see this double page spread, but I mean, yeah, that's not a spoiler. And this is a beautiful double page spread. I like that because everyone has afros, that, you know, Brooke is front and center, but we don't feel the need to show off his hair. Just give us more room for, oh my God, Sanji, oh my God, Jinbei, and oh my God, Chopper. I wish Oda committed and gave Nami and Robin afros. I mean, there's room. Look at this. You could fit an afro on Nami in this. Robin, you'd be covering Brooke a bit, but, you know, with a little bit of tweaking. And I love the little birds on Luffy's afro. It's great. Soul never ages, and it's got this funky 60s font. I like that. All right. Good stuff. Good color page spread. I like it. I just watched I'm going through Austin Powers with my girlfriend and my best friend. We're watching it together. And yeah, so we watched The Spy Who Shagged Me yesterday, and yeah, feels nice to just sort of, or to be in this this vibe again already. All right, One Piece, chapter 1191. Oh, what happened last time? I haven't done that. Amazing fight. Gaban loses an arm. I think that's about it. Oh, and Luffy got a very brutal motivational speech. Chapter 1191. There's still Loki. Thank you, Oda, for reminding me. Why am I still alive? I do realize I think I overcommitted with Luffy's voice. I try and go for a certain voice with Luffy that I heard someone else give him, and I just can't replicate it. So I should not even bother trying. Just, yeah. Why am I still alive? If I go out of this form, it's going to be bad news. Hey, old man. Old man guy. All right, damn it. You got my arm. Sorry, it's only because you were defending me. Don't be stupid. I've lost hope in you. I've lost my hope in you. I was fighting for Elbaf's sake. I guess we can't let things end this way, eh? Oh, man, guy. Who is he? Oh, see, yeah, this is an interesting. We've never seen Gear 5 Luffy like this, and we rarely see Luffy like this. Just like if Luffy swore, this is when he'd swear. Like, oh, I'm gonna avoid, you know, bumping up the age rating of this video by just chucking in F-bombs, but like, come on, who is this guy? What is this? Who he is something anyone ought to know. Is not something anyone ought to know. If I had to call him anything, it'd be God, the underworld. We see the beasts getting knocked out by Haki. Haki radiating from the fight, or from Imu. Crew of the King of the Pirates. I failed to foresee what would become of those mere children at God Valley. And he is lying there, bleeding from that. I do wonder how much of this is Imu getting the crap kicked out of him, and how much of it is because he's in this very vulnerable state. You know, it's like, is it his stamina being affected, or his general strength? Like the fact that he's on the floor wheezing here, could Gaban do this to prime Imu? Or is this just because it's emo after teleporting? I should have eliminated all of it, along with rocks, on that day years ago. And we see Emu transforming deeper, I think. The horns are like curling more and bearing on his face some more. Are the lines on his face changing now? I think, yeah, he's like becoming more demonic, which is interesting. Is that because of the teleportation, or is it him getting serious? I do wonder. Anyway, he looks up at a boom of. No, he looks up and booms with Haki. Our library, Sunworld. Oh yeah, we set this up. Yeah, that was a few weeks ago now. Rear entrance tunnel. I'm so glad. All the books are fine then. Oh. Nice to see you in chat, Rafs. Oh, with a Rogers base emoji. Nice. I always go and watch his streams afterwards, either this afternoon or usually tomorrow. Go on my Monday morning walk and listen to his stream. That's usually what I do. I'm so glad. All the books are fine then. Yes, Biblo saved them all. So here's the thing, Chopper. I was hoping you could talk to Biblo for us. Happy Sunday, Refs. It seems like he's trying to tell us something, but I can't tell what it is. Really? I just assumed Biblo was a silent owl. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Ah! I can hear this. I can, just hear Chopper's Japanese voice. I can't say it, but I can hear it. Raf's in chat saying, I'm still stuck thinking about the new Bleach episode. Haha. I haven't watched or read Bleach. I think I've brought this up before. Back, years ago, it was around the time Bleach ended, the manga. I was caught up to One Piece, and I'd read Naruto, or I was caught up to Naruto. I can't remember which one finished first. But either way, I was in on One Piece. I was in on Naruto. I wasn't in on Bleach. And this was a period of time where I only heard people crapping on it, censoring myself. So I thought, I'm never going to watch this. I was a big fan of Tekking 101, One Piece YouTuber primarily, but also a massive Bleach fan. Yeah, you saying that you thought I did for some reason, fair enough. I've probably referenced Bleach before, to be honest. I know a decent bit about Bleach just because I watched a bunch of Tekking videos on it. Because I thought, well, I'm never going to watch it. It's ended. People hate the ending. What reason would I ever have to watch or read Bleach? Very arrogant thing, because obviously people loved it to begin with. But yeah, I basically said to myself, well, I don't care about spoilers then, do I? So I watched videos, I know so much about Bleach, but I just never really felt the need to go back and watch it. Now I know the deal with the current anime where Kubo's come back and he's adding in stuff he wished he could have put in before and stuff. But yeah, it's still at that point where I haven't gone back and watched it. I've considered it. Me and my friend who I watch anime with have said, yeah, maybe we'll do Bleach. I want to do Full Metal Alchemist first because he's never seen that. And yeah, I've heard the buzz around the latest Bleach episode. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about it because not everyone who comes to a One Piece stream or video wants Bleach spoilers, but I've heard how much people love that episode, and it is really making me wish I caught up sooner. Let me just read this backlog of messages. Public reception to the recent stuff has done a 180. Love Tekking too. Yeah, I've heard that because it was all negative that I heard back then, back when the manga ended, and now it's just praise after praise after praise. It's a fantastic manga to read. I always liked the ending flaws and all. The internet is a negativity echo chamber, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, Undead Unluck fans understand that an ending can be moving even though there's things to complain about and people will go negative with it. I also don't think the original anime was a good adaptation. Yeah, if the annoying thing is that if I'm going to do Bleach with my friend, we're probably going to do the anime, skipping the filler. But yeah, he has read One Piece, but he's read like 2 manga ever. It's One Piece and Seven Deadly Sins. Hell of a 2 to have. But yeah, so it's like if we're gonna watch it together, we'll probably end up doing the anime. If I do it alone, I'll probably do the manga. Considering I don't even know when we're gonna do FMA. Honestly, I might do Bleach. Maybe I'll make it a stream. No, okay, here's the issue. I don't want to make it a stream because I've been spoiled on so much. It's like, do I fake it or do I make it a really boring stream? And the answer is I'd make it a really boring stream. So I'm not going to do it. Then maybe one day. I always think I'll leave it until I've forgotten all the stuff I've been spoiled on, but I have a very good memory. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to read this last message and then back to One Piece. That's fair. There is some stuff the anime of Bleach cuts from really early on. It's kind of weird. If you want to look it up, read the manga alongside yourself. Yeah, have a good time. Yeah, that's probably what I would do if I watched the anime. Anyway, this is a One Piece video / stream. Biblo said a bunch of stuff and we're cutting away. Back to okay. My eyes have gone to the other side of the page here, but we're seeing a wide shot of the forest and Scopper and Luffy recoiling as the Haki shakes everything. Emu ascending. Oh, how have I not been spoiled on this? Oh my, what? What was up with the internet this week? An impressive feat. Oh yeah, how do I can't use my old voice. Oh, what do I even do? Benjamin from not Benjamin. Beyond from Hunter x Hunter. Just as deep as I can go. An impressive feat to escape Honibami's wrath at the cost of only one arm. Hey, you're stepping on my line. I couldn't just let you get off free after an attack like that. I'd give you a round of applause, but I'll never change, Scopper. There will be nothing left. What was my Beyond voice? There will be nothing left of thee after the next. Is that him? It looks different. Take your people and get off Hellbath now, Straw Hat. Oh, is that what we're doing? This is the end of Arc Runaway. Anyway, let's dissect this design a bit, because I do actually really like this. Reminds me of Dragon from Fire Force, not Dragon from One Piece. Yeah, so he's got... I can't remember if that's an advanced Abyss tattoo. I can't really remember what the older ones looked like. But I think that's what the highest level looked like. He's got the Hagoromo bands around his forearms, which looks awesome. He's got another wrap around his thighs. That looks cool. God, I love it. Honestly, I love this design. He's got a little goatee that we're not quite seeing. I love this design. I would have thought that this would get people saying things like, wow, I really hated how Emu had lost all his aura. Look, now he's back in a cool form. Aura regained. Main villain potential again. Yeah, I want this guy to teleport behind Blackbeard and cut his head off. I kind of expected that kind of vibe around this design. I've just also noticed the 4 horns. Yeah, this is a cool design. I think I prefer the original, maybe. I mean, this one will take more time to grow on me, probably, but I do really like this design. Looking in chat again, I didn't see it. Okay, only spoiled on one thing. Yeah, I'm surprised I had nothing. I think it's the second highest. Depths Covenant, though we haven't seen what the Abyss one, if the Abyss one looks different yet. Okay. Man, that maybe that means Emu still hasn't gone full power yet. Maybe. Same. This one really projects strength and power. Though. Yeah, it's the difference between Bound Man and Snake Man. I prefer Snake Man, but I mean Bound Man is more physically imposing, you know. But I really like both of these. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I guess we're getting into the runaway segment of the arc, but there's got to be some fighting against this transformed state, right? You know I can't do that. You're a dead man walking here. You're useless. So are you. You can't fight like that. Hunibami. You can't do it. Run. Scarpa goes in to fend off the strike. I mean, I was thinking there's no way that Scarpa dies after you cut his arm off. Like, that's the thing. Losing an arm sucks, but you're probably not going to die afterwards, because otherwise, why cut off the arm? Either way, someone seems to be showing up to take the hit, and it is, well, not take the hit, but to get a sneak attack. It is Hyridin Gungnir. Hyridin. Emu punched back. He looks, who am I thinking of when I look at? I guess maybe a little bit of Drake is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Hyridin still pounding against the side of Emu, and we see a little omen flame. We see Hyridin's pulsing muscles and stomping foot, and a little. Oh, we don't see what happened to the flame. But Hyridin punches Emu off into the distance, and he flicks off the flames. And yeah, Emu sent flying, Hyridin blown into smithereens. Emu just in the side of a tree. You know what? No, I understand. The Emu's aura has been depleted, and this'll be his chance to regain it. No, he's lost it again. Emu, you're really bad at, building up your crowd here. Transform at the end of the chapter, let people gush about it for a week, and then get your ass kicked. That's what you should do. Anyway, we see the shield on the back of Hyridin's arm cracking. Not blown to smithereens. He blocked it with his shield. Pretty damn good shield. You'll never get me with that one again. Mr. Yah, how can this be? He took off your arm? Thanks for the help, Hyridin. But he's immortal. There's no way to win. Help Straw Hat Luffy escape. Straw Hat. Stay out of this. Stay out of this. I'm not running away. He's throwing a little tantrum here. Listen to me, boy. What can you do with those injuries? I'm healing my wounds right now. What nonsense are you talking? I made sure to fight on a full stomach. Don't worry, I can do this. That's not real logic. You can't keep fighting. It's clear. I mean, he's in Gear 5. You can't go for the logic argument right now. Anyway, more omens inbound. Luffy says, oh, bombs. Whoa. Hyridin pushes Luffy and Scarpa away and takes the brunt of the attack with his back. Hyridin! Here he comes. Pull back so we can come up with a plan, Hyridin. Emu looking down condescendingly. Remember, Mr. Yah, Elbaf will never give in. Our warriors are always prepared to die in glorious battle. Don't be stupid, you will die. But if I die, there's still Loki. Okay. How are we feeling about potential death in current One Piece? Because Oda's been getting a bit better lately. But I don't know. I feel like Hyridin's got too much of a purpose. That's right, brother. Loki, square up. Loki takes a big breath, and look, I'm all better too, covered in blood. What's wrong with these guys? Gum, Triple General, Gokoku sovereignty. Okay, that's cool. Oh my. Okay, so we've got Luffy inflating himself. Luffy participating in a